Hello everyone, and welcome to your full moon forecast. So coming up here on June 3rd, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. This is a really beautiful energy. Sagittarius is a sign that's ruled by Jupiter, the great benefic. Jupiter is a planet of joy, abundance, travel, foreign countries, good luck. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So this full moon is quite beautiful, and it does have some difficulties as well. So the really positive part that I see with this full moon is that we have a trine with Mars in Leo, with Sagittarius and Mars having to do with being a free spirit and taking action, taking risks. We may see ourselves wanting to do something really fun and exciting, like going bungee jumping, skydiving, traveling, doing something really spur of the moment and exciting. We also have a square with Saturn. Saturn is the planet that restricts what it touches, and a square is a challenge or a blocked aspect. However, this can be a little bit positive with this Sagittarius energy, because Sagittarius is a sign that can overdo things, especially with Mars in the mix. We may be overly ambitious and going towards something too quickly. So Saturn can kind of help us to rein it in and find a little bit of balance in that area. We also have a trine with Chiron, an asteroid that rules healing. So we may have some sort of big healing, especially a healing of a fear, a phobia, or a wound that we've experienced in this lifetime. So do new fun things, take action, set new goals. However, make sure the goals that you set with this square to Saturn and Pisces are attainable. Make sure that they are manageable and attainable goals that you can also sustain. You do need to watch out a little bit too with this energy, because sometimes we can take things a little bit too far, or we can take dangerous risks. So do try to minimize that as much as possible. So this is a very restless, action-oriented energy. It's also very healing, and it's a very fun energy. Depending on where Sagittarius is in your chart is going to tell you a little bit more. So to give you an example, if Sagittarius is your first house ruler, you may be wanting to literally go bungee jumping or skydiving or do something new, or set a really good goal for physical health, physical exercise. If it rules your 9th house, you may want to learn a new class, or maybe go on a spiritual retreat or go on a trip. So this is going to look different for each sign individual. But on a global level, we need to look at where we can have more fun. What limiting beliefs are no longer serving you? Sagittarius rules religion and spirituality. With the square to Saturn, which restricts, is there any type of dogmatic belief that we have that we need to leave behind that would facilitate more freedom in our lives? What actions, attainable actions, can we take to achieve our goals? Where have you lacked commitment and drive? With Saturn being the planet of responsibility and Jupiter being the free-spirited planet, is there a place where you have lacked follow-through, or you've lacked drive or ambition or commitment? So some affirmations I have here is: I take decisive action to achieve my goals. I am joyful and abundant. I balance setting goals with having fun. I am healing and letting go of my dogmatic beliefs. So do something exciting and physically active. This can be anything from exercising to taking a trip to just going for a walk out in nature. So this manifestation of this full moon is going to be the goals that you set on December 4th, 2021 with the new moon in Sagittarius. So try to think back to what you set there, what you were thinking, what were you doing, because you may see these themes come back around. So are your spiritual beliefs serving you or holding back? Are your current goals attainable and sustainable, as we mentioned? Where do you need to set boundaries? What are you over idealizing? This is a great time to work with a life coach if that's something that you're interested in. So for the cards that we pulled here, the card that fell out for the collective is the Hanged Man. So this is all about seeing things from a new perspective. It's also about meditation. So if you can meditate, and if that's something you feel called to, that can help to literally change your perspective on something, which makes sense because Jupiter and Sagittarius are all about seeing things from a higher perspective, but by doing so, sometimes they can miss the minor details. And it's also the card of waiting with that square to Saturn. We need to not go so hard with our goals that we think they're going to manifest instantly. What we need to do with this energy is set those attainable goals and know that good things will come, but we may have to work for them. And on the bottom of the deck, we had the Page of Cups. So there could be some messages coming in for some of us here. With the Page of Cups also, it's asking us, where are we feeling creatively, where are we having blocks to our creativity, and what creative projects are you wanting to pursue or do, but you're afraid to show other people. I hope this helps, and I'm wishing you all a happy full moon in Sagittarius. Bye-bye.